Good morning and welcome to Legacy Capital. It is another edition of our weekly market forecast. If you have been enjoying our videos and our videos have been helping you to make profit from the market, don't forget to like, comment and share, and of course subscribe to our channel. Here we'll be looking at what to expect from the market in the coming weeks with respect to DXY, to GBPUSD and EURUSD. So let's go first to look at the fundamental analysis that will be striking this week. We all notice that for Japanese yen, this week we have the bank holiday, then we have CNY bank holiday, then of course on Monday we have an intermediary use in middle impact news, Empire State Manufacturing Index. Then on Tuesday we have the CPI for the Canadian dollar, and we have the core retail sales for the United States dollar. And on Wednesday we have the CPI for the Great Britain pound. We also have the federal funds rate and the FOMC economic projections at 7 p.m. for the United States dollar. Of course, we have the GDP for the New Zealand dollar, and we also have the employment change for the Australian dollar on Thursday at 2:30 a.m. Then the monetary policy summary for the Great Britain pound at 12 p.m. or 12 noon, sorry. We also have unemployment claims. Of course, it comes up every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. On Friday, worthy of note, for the Japanese yen BOJ policy rate, we also have the monetary policy statement, and at 7 a.m. on Friday, we have the retail sales for the Great Britain pound, and of course, for the Canadian dollar, the Bank of Canada Governor McLean will be speaking, and at 1:30 we have the core retail sales manufacturing. Those are the fundamental news we should be expecting this week, and we should trade cautiously if you are not a fundamental trader. From there, the next thing we have to look at is the DXY. Analyzing the DXY or taking an index of the DXY, if we check the 1 week, we'll move straight to the 1 week time frame to see what the 1 week time frame presents to us. For the 1 week time frame, we will notice that the DXY had created an initial key zone and maybe has tried to reject this key zone. The market tried to push towards the key zone in the previous week, and what happened? It did not succeed to touch the key zone. So the market keeps on reacting to this zone. It is because of this zone that the market is failing to push down. But what we can see clearly is that this can possibly be a retracement whereby the market pushes up and definitely retrace back down. If the market push up to this level, the market can retrace back to this weekly support that the market has rejected, and obviously we'll expect to see the market pushing up. That's our expectation for DXY on the weekly time frame. So when the market price opens at 10 p.m. today, we are expecting to see that the market pushes down and touch the weekly keys level. Then from the weekly key level, the market can possibly push up to the level of 106.565. From there, our expectation will be to see what the market will be presenting to us on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we notice that the market has been rejecting this demand zone with a week, but now that is not a guarantee. As the market rejected this zone with a week, what happened? The market pushes up and created a double top here, ended up with a bearish engulfment, giving us the assurance that there is a possibility that at market open, the market will push down and eventually break this zone, then move down to the level of 99.926 before we can be expecting a further push out, because at that level of 99.924 we are actually having a demand zone there. So that is our expectation for DXY as far as the daily time frame is concerned. On the 4 hours time frame, our objective is to see if we can have other demand zones. So on the 4 hours time frame, we see that okay, the market actually respected this level. The market pushed up to the supply zone, the market has been pushing down, and here we had a little bit of a consolidation. So there is a high possibility that the base, this consolidation here, will be creating a base. The market will further drop down to our level of 99.2924 before we see a push to an upper side, or when the market gets to that level of 99.924, since it's a demand zone, the market will communicate with us to know exactly what we are doing, or the decision to take into the market, or to take as far as the DXY is concerned. So for now in the market, as far as the DXY is concerned, when the market opens, we are expecting to see it push down a little before gaining momentum to move up. But within the week, if we don't see it breaking the level of 99.924 to the downside, then we should be expecting to see it push further to maybe somewhere around 104, 104.5, and even above. So we should let the market communicate with us clearly as far as the DXY is concerned. Then the next thing we will be looking at is GBPUSD. So normally on the 4 hours time frame with Great Britain pound, United States dollar, we notice something. It has initially been on an uptrend. The market has been moving up right from the 24th of August to where we have it now. The market has been pushing up. So the market definitely pushed up right up to the level of 1.32540 and has been creating a channel. And what happened before the market closed last week, we had demand that took over the market, and there was actually a little bit of retracement to test back a break, of course, the upper trend line, and it retraces back. It has been testing it multiple times. So we are expecting to see that at market open, the GBPUSD gathers a little bit of momentum. We can push back into the zone, but now push up. So that is our expectation. When it's pushing up, we should first of all be targeting this level of 1.32583. I think that will be approximately close to 130 something pips. Let me verify. So from this level to our target zone, which of course is a supply zone, will be giving us 138 pips. So that is our expectation with Great Britain pound, United States dollar. We should watch out, but now we should be very attentive. We should be very keen. There is also a possibility that at market open, the market can push down lower into this zone and then get back right to the demand zone we are having before we see maybe an essential move. The market can move maybe to this demand zone. If the market moves to this demand zone, we take a buy. If the market doesn't move to the demand zone, if the market only revolves around this trend line, retest it and reject it, we can take a buy. We should be watchful, and we should let the market give us clear direction before we go. GBPUSD, our next currency pair is EURUSD. With EURUSD, we also notice that EURUSD has been on an uptrend. EURUSD has been moving in an uptrend. So our expectation with EURUSD is to see into it that it keeps on moving with the uptrend. Though at a particular point in time on the 4 hours, we see that okay, we had a change of character and we have a slight evening star, which did not push the market to go down. Rather, the market instead gathered momentum from a previous zone that has acted as a resistance. If you get your trend line, or if you get a trend line, you draw from this zone, you see that EURUSD is reacting on a zone that has previously acted as resistance and has become support. So what happens? There are two options we are having with EURUSD as far as the market is concerned this week, the first option will be to see that the market retraces back, or the market pushes back to the demand zone that caused the change of character on the 4 hours time frame, retest it, then start buying from there to the key level above, or to the level of 1.12 when. If not, we should be expecting that there will be a little bit of market consolidation at market open, and then the market pushes up. But the highest probability is that the market will definitely push down to close the fair value gap we are having, and then gather momentum from there to push up to the level of 1.12 100. That is our greatest expectation as far as EURUSD is concerned. But as it stands now, if you check the daily time frame, you'll see clearly that EURUSD is still in an uptrend. So anything we should be doing should be buying. We should not go below that. If you look at it, it's respecting the trend line on the daily time frame. So it pushes down towards the trend line and it's moving up. So we should be expecting it to push further as far as this week is concerned. So we are expecting that within the week we should get EURUSD to the level of 1.12, which is also a supply zone. Apart from that, we shouldn't be going fully short, but you can take short-term sales if you so desire. So that is that for EURUSD. Good luck as we navigate the market from